we chant Sahanavatu, Guru Brahma, Shuklam Varadaram. Then together all of us will chant stanzas 1 to 7, including 7. At the end of the 7th, we chant again Bhajagovindam to conserve time. Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarvavighnopashantaye.
Bhaja Govind.
Together.
Bhaja
Govindam,
Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukram Karane, Mudajahi Hidanagama Trishnan, Kuru Sadbuddhim Manasi Vitrushnan, Yallavase Nija Karmopatam, Vittam Tera Vinodaya Chittam, Nayistana Bharanavidesham, Drishtva Mara Mohavesham, Etanman Savasadi Vikaram, Manasi Vichintaya Varam Varam, Nadinidalagata Bhagamati Taralam,
Tadvat Jeevidamadishaya
Chapalam, Viddivyadhyabhimanagrastam, Lokam Shokahatam cha samastam, Yavat Vittopajana Saktaha, Tavan Nija Parivaro Raktaha, Pashat Jivati Jarjarade, Vardam Kopina Pritchati Ge, Yavat Pavano Nivasati Dehe, Tavat Pritchati Kushalam Ge, Gatavati Vayu Deha Paye, Bharya Bhidhyati Tasmin Kaye, Balastavat Kridasaktaha, Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha, Vriddhastavat Chintasaktaha, Parame Brahmani Kopina Saktaha.
Kade Kanta He Putraha
Samsaro Yamativa Vichitra, Kasya Tvam Kaha Kuta Ayada, Tattvam Chintaya Tadiha Branta.
Bhaja Govindam,
Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukram Karane.
we will see it again. Kate Kanta, we will once more chant. Kate.
Kate Kanta Kaste Putraha, Samsaro Yamativa Vichitraha, Kasya Tvam Kaha Kuta Ayataha, Tattvam Chintaya Tadiha Brataha.
Yesterday we had briefly seen, we will see little more. These are the questions that the Acharya is asking us to think. He says, Kate Kantaha, we have seen yesterday, who is your wife? Don't say her name and all that. Kaha te putraha, who is your son? Ayam samsaraha ativa vichitraha. She was somewhere, you are somewhere, he was somewhere, and now we have got this unhealthy attachment. It is peculiar. This unhealthy attachment, I am using the word unhealthy, is making us all suffer, this entire samsara. He says, you must also ask, Kasyatvam, of who am I? Kaha, who am I? He says, who are you? We have to ask ourselves, who am I? From Kuta Ayataha, where did you come from? Then he says, if you do all that, forget about all that, Tattvam Chintaya Tad Iha Brataha. Brataha, oh my dear brother, Tattvam Chintaya. Not later, last in one of the stanzas we thought we will postpone. Tat Iha. Right now, here alone, start thinking what is that powerful principle which is guiding all. If you really analyze, you say, my son, my daughter. There are lots of people who have reasonable knowledge of the medical field. If you know that child, that son or daughter which is born, go behind. It was a fetus. And before that, it was a seed in the man and that egg in the woman. And how did that come? That again came because of the food that is eaten. Where did you get the food? Don't say we got from supermarket. That food came from the earth, and ultimately it is what? It is the mud. Ultimately, the son or daughter, one lump of mud, another lump of mud produces one more lump of mud. That is your son or daughter. Straight to understand, Acharya says, and there is nothing wrong to be in a relationship. Have a family, have children. But what has to really release us from the bondage, make us happy, is making us miserable. We are getting attached to the people, and something happens to somebody in the family, I suffer. Especially people with one child. Normally, when people come to me for counseling, when I see some people, so a single child parent, if the cough comes to the child, we must treat the mother because of the unhealthy attachment. I am not saying you should run away. We should have a healthy attachment. It should be something like this. More and more attachment, more and more we suffer. Today, all our miseries, all our sufferings is because of attachment to the things and the people. I am reminded of one a case that happened. I was in Germany for some time, and I had my own friend who stayed quite long, and he made huge lots of money. In Bangalore, in Pina, he started 7 industries called Behars. Huge companies, and he had a desire to possess one Benz car. In 1984, those days, 34 lakhs he paid and purchased a Benz car. You understand? 84, Benz car. He was really proud of it, my car. Once I was going along with Mr. Lakshminarayan, the owner, from Pina to my house in JP Nagar. That was a left-hand drive car. He was driving the car. I was on his right or left? Right, okay, then you are with me. He was driving. When we were going, there was suddenly in Bangalore, there was on roads there are lots of humps, there was a hump. When it went, immediately he felt miserable. 35 lakhs, my car. When it went on a hump, he again felt miserable. My God, 35 lakhs. He was suffering. And further when we were going, suddenly one auto came, he had to apply the brake. Suddenly when he applied, he felt miserable. 35 lakhs, my God. I was seeing him suffering, the hump, the pothole, the hump. And I requested Lakshminarayan, can I drive the car for some time? Normally he wouldn't give. But I knew him from 62. And we studied together, worked together. And anyway, he knew that I was an expert driver. With lot of resistance he gave, but he told me, Seshadri, maximum on 5 kilometers. 10 minutes, that's all. Then you must give the key back. I said, okay, at least 5 minutes with me. I took the car. I started the vehicle. He is on my right, okay. Now I am driving the car. When I am driving the car, this Benz car, it went down like this in a pothole. I felt very happy. You know what a beautiful feeling I had. And then when I went further, there was one hump. Zing, it went. I was extremely happy. You must enjoy that hump on a new Benz car. And later on, when similar one auto came, I applied the brake. When I applied the brake, when the vehicle suddenly stopped, you get that beautiful feeling. I enjoyed the braking. Now, think carefully. Please understand. He suffered the pothole, the hump, but why did I enjoy? It was his car. He suffered because my car. Carefully. My car. When it is mine, I suffer. Extend this logic from things to people. As long as we are unhealthy attachment we have with people and things, we unnecessarily suffer. We need not suffer. You can be in the family. You can have things. The other day I talked about the person, the murderer and the president amidst people. It is not where you are. How is your relationship? How is your attachment to the people? In Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Padma Patra Meva Ambasa. Padma Patra, the lotus grows in water, stays in water, does not get in water. And our relationship with people should be like that. I am not asking you to go away from your family. Be there, but don't get attached to any one of them. I do not know how many of you know in the olden days, even now also, these people who take out the jackfruit, you know how they take? They apply some oil and then, why? It doesn't get sticky. Similarly, all of you when you go home to your dear ones, apply oil and go. Not physical oil. You go to your wife or husband and children, Seshadri told me, apply oil and go. It should be a mental oil. That means be there and don't get attached. That should be our relationship. Then what should we do? The last one. Tattvam chintaya. All these things are temporary, fleeting, temporary things. Think of that which is permanent. The things are not permanent, the people are not permanent. It is, I would also give you, if you can practice this, you must have traveled, you seen trains, you know. Assume that you are an intermediate station. Train is going around. In an intermediate station, the train comes. Already there are some passengers and you get into the bogie. Inside the bogie there are already some people. At the next station, somebody gets down. Somebody gets in. Again it goes. Again somebody gets in, somebody goes. And finally you get down, the train goes. Take carefully. Our life should be, our relationship with our family and friends should be like a life journey in a train. When you came to this world, in the bogie of life, there were already some people. Your father, mother, elder brothers, etc. When you are going and on, you are born, you got into the train, going, and you unnecessarily got married. One person into the bogie. Then it is going. And one more addition, son or daughter. And somebody dies, somebody goes down. Can be elder, younger. And then you also get down the train. Carefully, our life's journey should be like a journey in a train. Have such healthy relationship. Don't get attached. Always get attached to the higher. Continuously think of that. Tattvam chintaya. Not later, right now when you are young, dynamic. Right now, think of that and try to find out. My ultimate goal in life is to attain that perfection, the divine reality. I am the Atman, I am the Brahman. And when I think I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am attached with the upadhis. People attached to the upadhis give me problem. So it is this attachment which is a cause, and for me to reach that, get rid of the attachment. We'll take the next one, please.
Satsangatve nisangatvam.
Satsangatve nisangatvam.
Nisangatve nirmohatvam.
Nisangatvam nirmohatvam.
Nirmohatve nischalatatvam.
Nirmohatvam nischalatatvam.
Nischalatatve jivan muktihi.
Nischalatatve jivan muktihi. Let us read together. Satsangatve nisangatvam. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve jivan muktihi. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Samprapte sannihite kale. Nahi nahi rakshati gurvam karane. Acharya doesn't only say you have to attain that Jivan Muktihi. Here he has given a very, very systematic method of attaining the perfection, Jivan Muktihi. How to attain that? Last stanza it was told, get rid of the attachment. How to get rid of the attachment? See that. The other day we saw in the Bhagavad Gita, they had said, Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha, Sangaste Sopajayate, Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha, Kamat Krodho Bhayate, Krodat Bhavati Sammoha, Sammoha Shruti Vibramaha, Shruti Vibramaha Buddhinasha, Buddhinasha Shrivanashri. That was the downfall. Here he has given the ladder of success. How are we to go up? Sat Sangatve Nisangatvam. We have to get a detachment. That is possible only with the attachment, Sat Sangha, attachment with the good, still superior attachment to the higher. We have to, last stanza it was said Nisanga. Don't get attached. Number one step, Satsanga is the step. And when you have Nisanga, when you get detached, Nirmohatvam, we get rid of the delusion. We will become free from delusion. Nirmoha, delusion. From attachment to the good, we get detachment from the unhealthy attachments. From Nisanga, we get free from delusion. From Nirmohatvam, from there you get Nischala Tattvam, we get experience of the immutable reality. And Nischala Tattve, when you experience carefully, when you experience that Nischala Tattva, the immutable reality, when we experience that, Jivan Mukti, we get liberated from the jail. From the jail, from the bondage, that I am the upadhis, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect is the upadhi. That bondage will get Jivan Mukti. There is a technique for us to get detached from anything, we must get attached. For me to get attached to something higher, I must get detached. It is something like this. Suppose you have got let us say, you have got a very, very costly watch, say about 4-5 lakhs watch. And one of your relatives' child had come and you had kept it on the table. The child picks. And you know what the child will done? For it, a small plate eye, and it doesn't know it is 4 lakhs or that. And its duty is it will start throwing. And you see it. What? My 4 lakhs watch? At that time, suppose you do anything, immediately the child will pet. But if you are a healthy man, what you will go is slowly open and pick one chocolate and slow give it and the child, and please hold your hand below the child's hand, and it will drop that 4 lakh watch, happily takes the chocolate. Carefully. Attachment from the watch got detached because of the attachment like that. Suppose there is a monkey and maybe you go on a trip and suddenly the monkey picks your spectacles. You had brought only one. Another 1 month you are on tour. And without that, some monkey has gone. And at that time, if you do anything, the monkey will run away. What best you do is, you can't chase it away. You can't run. If you are a healthy person, you will pick up one banana which it likes, and it comes and automatically drops your specs. Similarly, the detachment is for satsangatve nissangatvam. Last class we said you must get detached. That is possible. The first step of our sadhana is that we shall have sangha of good. Satsanga means the company of the good, company of good books, company of the good newspapers or magazines, company of good TV serials, TV, this thing, everything good and bad will come. So let us now from today, you are already on the path of satsang because already you are in satsang. Continue this practice. When you do it, then you will get detached from the external attachment. Attachment to some good things on the TV will help you to get detached from the lower things. And get attached, may your sangha attachment be, or your company be in the company of good people, good books, good print media, good TV media. And then we will get deluded from this world of temporary things. When that happens, after you do the sadhana, you get reality, Nishchara Tattvam, immutable reality, that will lead us to ultimate, that is Jivan Mukti. The ultimate purpose of Ghosh is that. So let us be, first step that we take forward is Satsanga. And ultimate goal is Jivan Mukti. Let us take the next one, please.
Vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha.
Vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha.
Shushke nire kah kasaraha.
Shushke nire kaha kasaraha.
Kshine vitte kah parivaraha.
Kshine vitte kah parivaraha.
Jnate tattve kah samsaraha.
Jnate tattve kah samsaraha. Let us read it together.
Vayasi gate kah kama vikaraha. Shushke nire kah kasaraha. Kshine vitte kah parivaraha. Jnate tattve kah samsaraha. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannidhe Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrum Karane.
Vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha. Vayasi gate, when the age is gone, when the youth is gone, kaha kama vikaraha. Where is this? You may have the kama or the desire, but it will not be able to express when you are old. I won't say the desire or the lust will go after old age, no guarantee. But when the youth is gone, vayasi gate, kaha kama vikaraha. Where is the expression of the lust and play? Please carefully understand. Shushke nire kaha kasaraha. When the water is gone, where is lake? You can't call it a lake. Kshine vitte, all of us know. Kaha parivara. When the wealth is gone, where are the people around? Similarly, jnate tattve. When you realize that, kaha samsara. Where is samsara, the bondage? The Acharyaji has adopted a technique called cause and effect, carefully. The whole Vedanta is on what is called as law of causation. The every effect in this world, remember these three golden strands. Number one, every effect has got a cause, rule number one. Number two, effect is nothing but cause modified, rule number two. Rule number three, when from the effect the cause is removed, nothing remains. It requires a lot of contemplation. And kama vikaraha is the effect, the play of lust. And for it, the root is youth. When that is gone, when the cause vayasigate is gone, there is no more effect. Similarly, for you to cut a tank or a pond, water. Water is the cause. Effect is the pond. If you remove all water, the cause is removed, it can no more be called a pond. Then, why people are around parivaraha? It is because either wealth, power, position, that is gone. There are no more people. Similarly, effect is samsara. Remember that rule. Every effect has got a cause. Cause is nothing but the effect. Effect is nothing but the cause modified. When from the effect the cause is removed, nothing remains. The effect that we are all experiencing is the samsara. What is the cause? Cause is ajnana. Today we are all suffering because of ajnana. We have the bondage because we are not aware, we don't have jnana. We said asatoma sadgame, tamosoma jyotirgame. When there is light, there cannot be darkness. The root cause of samsara is that I am not aware of my identity. I do not know who am I. I am thinking I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. That I am thinking this is permanent. I lack of knowledge of this, my own awareness, my own reality, is the cause. The cause of our samsara is because of our ignorance. Actually, we don't need to suffer. We are unnecessarily suffering. In fact, sometimes we have more wealth, we suffer more. We call it as suffer wealth. All that because I am not aware of who am I. I have to remove this ignorance. How to remove the ignorance? If you want to remove darkness, then you have to have light. We have the ignorance, and for that ignorance to go, jnate tat. I have to, tat is that. You see, there is no name, form, shape for that reality. We always say tat, tat, tat. Jnate means, don't take it as a knowing. Jnate is this, in fact, this supreme principle is something, it is not, it cannot be seen, it cannot be heard, it cannot be smelled. It is not available for the experience of our senses. It cannot be felt by my mind. It cannot be thought by my intellect. Then what does it mean, jnate tattve? Jnate tattve means these yogas, karma, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, they are the purifying techniques which will remove all the dirt in me, make me purifier and make me fit for meditation. Meditation is not thinking. There is what is called as thinking and contemplation. We have got in intellect too, the gross intellect, which makes me know all the objective senses of the words, engineering, medicine and all that. But I have this subtle intellect which is capable of discriminating between the Nitya and the Anitya, the Sat and the Asat. When I, through karma, jnana, bhakti yogas, all are complementary to each other. One may be more suitable for a person with it depends on the kind of the person, and that makes me fit for contemplation. In the contemplation alone, I can experience. Nobody can give us this knowledge. I can't get it from the book. I can't get it from anybody. I can't listen and get it. I have to only not think, go beyond the mind, contemplate in that seat. Today, the entire shloka of what was shown was Raja Yoga. It also says, how are you, so how you must sit, Kusha, Agra, all the techniques were given, how you must keep the body. They are all the procedures. But ultimately, don't say meditation, I will do meditation. In fact, my spiritual master, Swami Chirmati, says, if anybody says, I am meditating, it is false. It is as untrue as saying, somebody is saying, I am sleeping. If somebody is sleeping, can he say I am sleeping? I am sleeping is false. Similarly, I am meditating is wrong. The meditation shall happen. I purify myself, and then in that state, I will not know, but experience that reality. And then it happens, there shall be no more samsara. We'll see the next verses tomorrow. Thank you very much for the very, very patient listening. Please do contemplation. Take each session very seriously. When you go back, start contemplating, start thinking, and let us make this meaningful to our life. Oh.